Hello everyone, I'm Ashley Linwood, your host and guide on this journey through time. Each week we'll uncover the headlines, the breakthroughs, and the unforgettable events that happened 2 decades ago. Whether it's monumental moments or little-known tales, we'll bring history to life and connect the dots to our present. Let's step back into history, 1 week at a time. On June 9th, the nation was preparing for the funeral of Ronald Reagan, the 40th President of the United States. Reagan, who served from 1981 to 1989, was remembered for his charismatic leadership and pivotal role in ending the Cold War. His policies, often termed Reaganomics, brought significant economic changes, and his legacy continues to be a subject of debate. NATO's expansion in Afghanistan. On June 9th, NATO announced plans to expand its mission in Afghanistan, a move aimed at stabilizing the region and supporting the Afghan government. This decision came in response to ongoing conflicts and the need for a coordinated international effort to combat terrorism. Afghanistan's strategic location and the presence of extremist groups made it a focal point for international security efforts. NATO's expansion signaled a commitment to long-term stability and rebuilding efforts in the country. The release of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban continued to captivate audiences worldwide. The film, based on J.K. Rowling's beloved book series, brought to life the magical adventures of Harry Potter and his friends. Directed by Alfonso Cuarón, this installment was noted for its darker tone and visual storytelling. The Harry Potter series not only dominated the box office, but also had a profound impact on popular culture. It inspired a generation of readers and viewers, leading to a global fan base and extensive merchandise. June 2004 was a period of rapid technological advancement. The Internet was becoming more integral to daily life, and mobile technology was on the rise. Discussions about the digital divide and the potential of technology to transform society were prevalent. These technological trends laid the groundwork for the digital age we live in today. Innovations from this period continue to influence how we communicate, work, and interact with the world. June 10th, political and social events. On June 10, 2004, the 9/11 Commission, formerly known as the National Commission on Terrorist Attacks upon the United States, continued its public hearings. The Commission was established to provide a full and complete account of the circumstances surrounding the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks. The hearings on this day focused on the government's response to the attacks, with testimonies from key figures in the Bush administration. Richard Clark, the former National Coordinator for Security Infrastructure Protection and Counterterrorism, provided critical insights into the administration's actions before and after the attacks. There was significant discussion about the failures of intelligence agencies to prevent the attacks and the lack of coordination between various branches of government. The hearings were widely covered by the media, and public interest was high. The revelations led to heated debates about accountability and the necessary steps to improve national security. The findings of the Commission ultimately led to significant changes in U.S. intelligence and security policies, including the establishment of the Director of National Intelligence position and the creation of the Department of Homeland Security. Iraq sovereignty handover preparations. In Iraq, preparations for the handover of sovereignty from the Coalition Provisional Authority to the interim Iraqi government were underway. This transition was scheduled for June 30, 2004, marking a significant step in Iraq's journey towards self-governance after the 2003 invasion. On June 10th, discussions focused on ensuring a smooth transfer of power and the establishment of a stable political environment. Key figures, including U.S. Administrator Paul Bremer and Iraqi leaders, were involved in negotiations. Security remained a major concern, with ongoing insurgent attacks posing a challenge to the handover process. The international community closely monitored these developments, with many countries expressing support for a stable and sovereign Iraq. The United Nations played a crucial role in facilitating the political process. European Parliament elections. The European Parliament elections took place from June 10th to June 13th, 2004. These elections were held across the 25 member states of the European Union, marking the first elections after the EU's enlargement in May 2004. The elections were significant as they reflected the political climate of the newly enlarged EU. Voter turnout and the results were closely watched to gauge public sentiment towards the EU and its policies. Key issues included economic policy, immigration, and the EU's role on the global stage. The elections saw a rise in support for Eurosceptic parties, reflecting growing concerns about the EU's integration policies among certain segments of the population. Mainstream parties still maintained a majority, but had to address these concerns moving forward. The results influenced the formation of the European Commission and the legislative agenda for the coming years. Music. Usher's dominance on the charts. Usher's album Confessions continued to dominate the music charts in June 2004. The album, released in March 2004, featured hit singles like Yeah and Burn, which were immensely popular. Confessions was praised for its production quality, lyrical content, and Usher's vocal performance. It sold millions of copies worldwide and received numerous awards. The album's themes of love, heartbreak, and redemption resonated with a wide audience, solidifying Usher's status as a leading figure in R&B and pop music. Influence on music industry. Usher's success paved the way for other R&B artists and influenced the direction of mainstream music. His ability to blend different genres and appeal to a diverse audience set a trend for future releases. Television. Post-Friends. Television landscape. The iconic TV show Friends had concluded its 10-season run in May 2004, leaving a significant void in the television landscape. Fans were still reminiscing about the series finale, which drew over 52 million viewers. Networks were eager to fill the gap left by Friends, leading to the introduction of several new sitcoms and dramas. Shows like Desperate Housewives and Lost were beginning to capture the audience's attention. Impact on pop culture. Friends continued to influence pop culture with its memorable characters, catchphrases, and fashion trends. The show's syndication ensured that it remained a staple in households worldwide. Market news, U.S. economic recovery. The U.S. economy was showing signs of recovery from the early 2000s recession. Reports indicated positive trends in job growth and consumer confidence, suggesting that the economy was stabilizing. Low interest rates, increased consumer spending, and government stimulus measures played significant roles in driving economic growth. The housing market was also experiencing a boom, contributing to the overall economic optimism. U.S. economic recovery. The U.S. economy was showing signs of recovery from the early 2000s recession. Reports indicated positive trends in job growth and consumer confidence, suggesting that the economy was stabilizing. Factors contributing to recovery. Low interest rates, increased consumer spending, and government stimulus measures played significant roles in driving economic growth. The housing market was also experiencing a boom, contributing to the overall economic optimism. Corporate world quarterly results. Announcements. Major corporations were releasing their quarterly results, providing insights into the performance of various sectors. Companies like Microsoft, General Electric, and Walmart reported strong earnings, reflecting broader economic trends. Technological sector growth. The technology sector continued to thrive, with companies like Google and Apple showing impressive growth. Innovations in software, hardware, and Internet services were driving the sector's success. Global trade developments. International trade was a topic of discussion, with ongoing negotiations about trade agreements and tariffs. The World Trade Organization was actively working on facilitating smoother global trade relations. Scientific achievements. Advancements in medical research, stem cell research. In June 2004, stem cell research was a hot topic in the scientific community. Researchers were making significant strides in understanding the potential of stem cells to treat various diseases and injuries. Ethical and legal debates. The advancements sparked debates about the ethical implications of stem cell research. Policymakers, scientists, and the public were engaged in discussions about the appropriate boundaries and regulations for such research. Promising developments. Early studies showed potential for stem cells to regenerate damaged tissues and organs, offering hope for patients with conditions like Parkinson's disease, spinal cord injuries, and heart disease. Technological innovations. NASA and other space agencies were making headlines with their ambitious missions. The Mars rovers, Spirit and Opportunity, were sending back valuable data about the Martian surface, contributing to our understanding of the planet's history and potential for life. Private sector involvement. The private sector was increasingly involved in space exploration, with companies like SpaceX making strides towards commercial space travel. This shift was expected to revolutionize the industry and make space exploration more accessible. June 11, 2004. The U.S. economy continues to show signs of recovery post the early 2000s recession. June 12, 2004. Sports highlights. The UEFA Euro 2004 was in full swing, capturing the attention of football fans worldwide. Individual achievements. In the world of tennis, the French Open had just concluded, with Gaston Gaudio winning the men's singles title. Entertainment news, movies, summer blockbusters were hitting theaters, with Spider-Man 2 generating significant buzz ahead of its release. Celebrity news. The entertainment world was abuzz with news of celebrity engagements, breakups, and scandals. On June 5, 2004, Jennifer Lopez, often known as J-Lo, and Mark Anthony shocked fans with their surprise wedding. The news continued to dominate celebrity headlines into the following week. Lopez, an international pop star and actress, and Anthony, a renowned Latin singer, had a whirlwind romance that captured the public's imagination. The media buzzed with speculation about the sudden nuptials, given that Lopez had recently ended her high-profile engagement to actor Ben Affleck. Fans and tabloids alike were intrigued by the rapid progression of her relationship with Anthony. Both Lopez and Anthony continued to thrive in their respective careers. Their union also sparked interest in potential musical collaborations, as both were known for their contributions to the Latin music scene. On June 10, 2004, pop sensation Britney Spears announced her engagement to dancer Kevin Federline. The announcement came just months after her annulled marriage to childhood friend Jason Alexander, which lasted a mere 55 hours. Spears' engagement to Federline, who was previously in a relationship with actress Shar Jackson, led to a media frenzy. The press scrutinized every aspect of their relationship, from their whirlwind romance to Federline's background. The engagement drew mixed reactions from fans and the public. Some supported Spears' decision to follow her heart, while others expressed concern over the rapid developments in her personal life. Marriage troubles. Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey, stars of the reality TV show Newlyweds, Nick and Jessica, were facing increasing speculation about the state of their marriage. Rumors of trouble in paradise were rampant, with sources close to the couple hinting at growing tensions. The media closely followed the couple, who had become household names through their reality show. Tabloids speculated about possible reasons for their marital issues, including busy work schedules and public pressure. Despite the rumors, both Simpson and Lachey maintained a united front in public appearances. However, the constant media attention took a toll on their relationship, leading to an eventual separation in late 2005. In June 2004, rumors began circulating about potential trouble in the marriage of Hollywood power couple Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt. The couple, who married in 2000, were often seen as the epitome of a glamorous Hollywood relationship. Speculation arose that Pitt's involvement in the filming of Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Angelina Jolie was causing strain in the marriage. The chemistry between Pitt and Jolie on set became a topic of much discussion in the media. The public was fascinated by the couple, and any hint of discord was widely reported. Their eventual separation in early 2005 would go on to become one of the most talked-about breakups in Hollywood history. Janet Jackson's Super Bowl incident fallout. The fallout from Janet Jackson's infamous Super Bowl halftime show, Wardrobe Malfunction, in February 2004, continued to be a hot topic. The incident, which occurred during a performance with Justin Timberlake, led to widespread controversy and regulatory scrutiny. Jackson faced significant backlash, including fines imposed by the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, on CBS, the network that aired the Super Bowl. The incident prompted discussions about decency standards in broadcasting and had lasting effects on live television policies. While some defended Jackson, arguing that the reaction was overblown and unfairly targeted her, others believed that stricter regulations were necessary to prevent similar incidents. The controversy highlighted issues of gender and racial bias in the entertainment industry. Lindsay Lohan's legal troubles. Young actress Lindsay Lohan, who had risen to fame with roles in movies like Mean Girls, was making headlines for her off-screen behavior. Reports of partying, legal issues, and run-ins with the law were tarnishing her public image. Lohan's legal troubles and erratic behavior began to overshadow her acting career. Concerns about her reliability on set and her personal well-being were frequently discussed in the media. Fans expressed concern for Lohan, while industry insiders debated the pressures faced by young stars in Hollywood. Her situation sparked discussions about the challenges of growing up in the public eye and the support systems available to child actors transitioning to adult roles. Kobe Bryant's sexual assault case. NBA star Kobe Bryant was embroiled in a high-profile sexual assault case that dominated headlines. The allegations stemmed from an incident in 2003, and the case was ongoing in June 2004. The trial received extensive media coverage, with every development scrutinized by the press. Public opinion was divided, with supporters of Bryant maintaining his innocence and others advocating for justice for the accuser. Despite the legal troubles, Bryant continued to play for the Los Angeles Lakers. The case had significant implications for his career, sponsorship deals, and public image. It also brought to light issues of consent, power dynamics, and the treatment of sexual assault cases in the public eye. June 13, 2004. Gadget releases. Apple continued to make headlines with its innovative products, including the iPod, which was revolutionizing the music industry. Internet developments. Social media platforms were emerging, setting the stage for a new era of digital communication. Fashion trends. The fashion industry was experiencing shifts, with new designers making their mark and influencing global trends. June 14, 2004. U.S. politics. The lead-up to the 2004 U.S. presidential election was intensifying, with candidates ramping up their campaigns. International relations were in focus, with significant discussions on climate change and global security. Public health. Public health campaigns were addressing issues like obesity and smoking, aiming to improve the overall well-being of the population. Education reforms were being debated, with a focus on improving standards and accessibility. June 15, 2004. Final reflections, the final day of our look. Back at This Week in 2004 saw various cultural and social events that left a lasting impact. As we close out this week, we reflect on how these events have shaped our present and will continue to influence our future. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the events of June 9th to June 15th, 2004. We hope you enjoyed this trip down memory lane. Be sure to tune in next week as we continue to explore the stories that shaped our world 20 years ago. Until next time, I'm Ashley Linwood, and this is 20 Year Chronicles.